it's Nicole, and I'm here with another book haul. I am loving reading, and this is probably going to be one of my, no, I think I have another one. I'm going to be ordering less because we got to start packing. So, but this one here, it's called A Wicked Thing, and it's by Rhiannon Thomas, and it's a retelling of, not really a retelling of Sleeping Beauty. It's sort of what happens after she wakes up from the kiss that wakes her up. And the first line is, she woke up with a kiss. So it sounds really interesting, and there's already a second one out. I think it's already out, or it's coming out soon. It's called Kingdom of Ashes, and I got it in the paperback. Then this is a series that I read the first two. It's from Janet Ivanovich, and I think the first one was Wicked Appetite, Wicked Business was the second one, and this is the third one, and it just came out in March, and this is in the mass paperback production. I don't like those at all, but that was the only way that it came in, so I got that. Then, because I didn't realize this was a pre-order and I had to wait for it, I had ordered Sarah J. Maas, the first and second book, Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight, so I had to wait till like just a couple of weeks ago to get it. So now I have the first four, so now I can start reading it. I can't wait. The first two are in paperback, the second two are in hardcover, but oh well. It looks like a good series, so I can't wait to read. And I think the fifth one is coming out like in September or October, something like that. And this one is also a retelling, and it's called Uprooted by Naomi Novik. And I can't remember which retelling it is, but it sounded really, I don't know if it's a retelling or it's a new fairy tale, but it sounded really good. And I like the papers. It looks like it's all uneven, and it just looks super neat. And I got these at book outlets, so really cheap. Now I got, this is the final book in The Wicked Lovely by Melissa Marr. It's called Darkest Mercy, and I got this at book outlet too. So now all I need is a second book, and then I can read that series. And oh, I can't wait. Looking forward to it. It looks like a good series. Now this is also a retelling. This is from Jody Lynn Anderson. It's called Tiger Lily, and it's a retelling of Peter Pan. So I'm looking forward to that. It doesn't seem that big. About 300 pages. So that's not too bad. And so I'm loving these retellings. Now this was at book outlet again, and this is book 2, I think. And I don't have, it's book 2 or book 3 in the series. The first one is called Written in Red, and it's from Anne Bishop. So I don't know if this is book 2 or book 3, but it was like $5, so I decided to get it. And then when the other ones go on book outlet, then I can get it then. I have plenty of other books to keep me going until I can get the whole series. Now I got the last one. I got the first book in the Diana Gabaldon Outlander series. This is book 2, Dragonfly and Amber, and I got it at my grocery store, and it was on for $10. So I got it. I was kind of hoping to get them all in the hardcover, but it's just, this was $10, so I was like, that's good enough. I like the feel of paperback anyway better. So that's that. Now again, from book outlet, I got my first Sarah Dessen book. It's called Along for the Ride, and it's a contemporary, and everybody says how much they love her writing, so I decided to try one of them. And everything at book outlet is like $3 or $4, and the books are new unless you get the scratch and dents, but I mean they're in perfect condition. So, and then this one was on for 99 cents. It's Anomaly, and it just says from Tanya Kupper, and it just sounded really good. And for 99 cents I was ready to give it a try, and it's just a smaller book, so a lot of the books I'm reading are really thick, so I'm glad. Oh, I just remembered some more books that I got. Okay. Because of this one, I remembered that I also got some from Chapters when we went away. So I went to get those. So this one I got at Book Outlet. I had gotten the first book at Chapters when we were away for my son's hockey game, or hockey tournament. This is The Poison Princess, The Arcana Chronicles by Cresley Cole. And it just sounded really good. And then when I saw that the second book was at Book Outlet for really cheap, it was like $4 or $5. I got it, even though one is in hardcover and one is in paperback. I'm okay with that. So that's another series. Then way back, oh no, I'm going to keep going with the Book Outlet. From Book Outlet, this is the second book in the Shadowfell trilogy, I think, from Juliette Marillier. This is Ravenflight. And I had gotten book 1 and then book 3, and I think this is book 2. And could be book 2 or book 3, but now I have the first 3 books. So now I can start on this book series 2. Now, one of the last times I had gotten the first one of these, it's called Seraphina from Rachel Hartman, and this is the second book, and it was in hardcover, and it was super cheap, and it's called Shadow Scale, and it's a beautiful, my first one is in paperback, but I'm okay with that. This one is really nice. I really like it. It's a huge book. About 600 pages, just close to 600 pages. Now this one here is by Michael Grant. It's called Gone, and they say they wake up one day and all that's left is teenagers in the world. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I read so many synopses, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's all that's left is teenagers. There's no more parents. Everyone except for the young. Teens, middle school, toddlers, but okay. So there's teen, middle schools, toddlers, but not a single adult. So there's kids and no adults. Everyone has disappeared. So it sounds really good. And that's a pretty thick book too, over 500 pages. That was super cheap. I've heard a lot of people talk about this one from Huntley Fitzpatrick, My Life Next Door, and it sounded really good. She says that the house next door, like, is that a continuation? I thought that was a standalone. I think it's a standalone, but it just sounded really good. I've seen a lot of people. It's a contemporary, so it's about 400 pages. Let me see. Yeah, it's not a continuation. It's just another book. So that's cool. Now this was on, like, it was, I think, $2.89 from Cynthia Hand. It's the Unearthly Trilogy. And so there's Unearthly, then there's one in the middle, Hollowed, and then there's Boundless. Huh. And then there's Radiant. Oh, that's an ebook, so it's probably a novella. So this one was super cheap, so I got that one. And then in the order that's still coming, I got the first one. So now all I'll be looking for is the one in the middle. So if I see, and I saw this on a lot of people's YouTube channel, that it's about angels. So when I see it really cheap, I get it. Okay, this is the beginning of a series. It's called Blightwood from Carol Goodman. And can't remember what this is about. She goes to a school. like I said, I read so many synopses, but this is the beginning of, it's either a series or a trilogy. And so it was on for super cheap, and it's a hardcover, so I got it. Then this one is We All Looked Up from Tommy Wallach. And this has to do, is it about, I can't remember what it's about. I thought it was something about the end of the world or something. They're afraid of the end of the world. It could be that. Again, this was $2 or $3, so I got it. And the synopsis looked really interesting, so this one from Brandon Sanderson was $1.96. It's a hardcover, and it's called The Rhythmist. And I really don't know what it's about, but I know he's a good writer, and for $1.96, I can't go wrong. And I believe this is like a middle grade. I love how big the writing is, so it's probably going to be really easy to read. So for $1.96, I couldn't go wrong. Just a few more from Book Outlet. This is The Wicked Within from Kelly Keaton, and I think this is a part of a series too. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because it says A Darkness Becomes Her Novel. So either this is the second one, or it was super cheap. It looked really interesting, and I think they didn't have the rest of the series. So I just got the one that they had, and then I'll just keep stocking Book Outlet and making sure I can get the other two that goes with it. But it just looks really, I just love the cover with the mask and stuff. And I wanted to get a Jenny Han. This is by Jenny Han and Shobin Vivian. This is Ashes to Ashes, Fire with Fire. I think this is book 2 and 3, and I have book 1 on order, so it's going to come. And it's a trilogy, and yeah, it's a contemporary, so I can't wait. The reason I kind of stopped is because I'm reading a book right now, and it's a monster, and I thought they said she was the writer, and then she died. I mean, that's a pretty Siobhan, a pretty uncommon name, I would think. Maybe it's not the same one. It's just kind of funny that it's the same name. First. Anyway, so these were super cheap. They were $3 or $4 a piece. So I got it, and then I ordered the first book from Book Outlet so that I could start it really soon. Now this is another series that I saw a lot of people talk about, and it's the Earth and Sky series. So they from Megan Crew, and they had the first and second book, again for super cheap. They're not really big, thick books, but I don't know what it's about. Like I said, there's what, 30 books there, so I read the synopsis when I ordered it. This came in about a week ago, and I ordered it about 3 weeks before that. So, but anyway, there's Earth and Sky, The Clouded Sky, and then there's a third one, I believe. Let me see what, no, it doesn't say. I think there's a third one. I don't think it's a duology. I think there's a third book, but I'm not really sure what it is. So there's that. Now, a few months back, or a month and a half or so ago, I bought Graceling by Christine Kishore, which was the first book. Now, I went and bought the second book and the third book at chapters, and they're huge books. I mean, just massive. And I love paperback again, just because it's so... So this, I know the first book was about everybody in their world or whatever is, you know, they have sort of a talent, and hers is an assassin, and she doesn't like to be an assassin, so it kind of goes through her life. And so I don't know what book 2 and 3 are about, because I don't want to read the synopsis and kind of spoil myself, but the covers are absolutely gorgeous. So one is called Fire and the other one is Bitter Blue, but I love the covers. Now, another series that I wanted to get into is His Fair Assassin, and this is called Grave Mercy by Robin Lefevers. And I got this at Chapters also, and I just got the first book. I believe it's a trilogy, and so I got lots and lots and lots of books to read. So I'm looking forward to reading all of them. Now, I started another series, which is by Mary Lou, and it's the Legend series, and that I know it's a trilogy. There's Legend, Prodigy, and Champion, and I just got the first book, and then I'll get the second and third a little later. But I just wanted to get some of them, the first one, so I knew that I wanted to read that series. And now that I have them, either when I get the book read, I'll order the other ones, or if I see them on sale at Book Outlet, I'll order them. Now, on my Kindle, I ordered quite a few books. If you go on like I bought my Kindle on Amazon. If you go on Amazon, every day they have like a daily deal. So there's always really books, really good deals. Like the Girl in the Glass, that was 99 cents. The Hidden Huntress, I think that was like a couple of dollars, and I had bought the first book, and then I saw that one on sale. Stolen, I think I paid like $6.99 because I saw someone talk about it and I really wanted. The Ugly Stepsister was like $1.99. Sunfield was 99 cents. From Fern Michaels, Season of Fire, again $1.99. Heaven, Texas, that was 99 cents. What We Saw, that was $1.99. Rise of the Dragon, that was free. Trudy Canavan, Thieves Magic, that was also free. And then what I do too is I get a lot of samples, and I'm going to try them out and see if I like them. And they give you like 4 or 5 chapters to try out, and if you like them, then you can get them. Wicked Sense, I believe that was free. June Devereaux, that was like $1.99. All these are all samples. And these are all samples too. I got Alienate. Oh no, 1001 Nights, I bought it on Kindle instead of a book. It's a retelling, and I wanted to read it, so I got all these: Alienated, Starflight, The Great Hunt, and The Forbidden Wish, all on samples, just so I can try them out. And if I like them, I'm going to buy the book. And this was free. Drowning Mermaids. Skip was 99 cents, I think. Forgive Me, Leonard Peacock, that was $1.99. Marine for Hire, I don't even know what that's about. That was 99 cents. Stolen Songbird was like $1.99, 99 cents. Pride and Prejudice, Persuasion, and Sense and Sensibility, all $0. Nicholas Sparks, Nights in Rodante, that was $1.99. Got a couple books from Jennifer L. Armentrout, White Hot Kiss and Stone Cold Touch. They were both like 99 cents each. Siren's Fury, and then there's another one. The first and second book, they were both at 99 cents each. Frey was free. So you can look on, just type in free Kindle books, and there's all kinds. The Tumor by John Grisham was free. Hopeless was like $1.99. Never Forgotten was free. So I got a whole bunch. Finding Cinderella was free. Touch of Power, I think I paid like $5 for that. Storm Siren was 99 cents. So I just got, as you can tell, like every day I go check and I see which ones are either $1.99, super cheap, or free. The Rosie Project was like $2.99 maybe, and Wolf by Wolf was $2.99. I got Enchanted, that was $1.99, and they only stay on sale for one day. The Orphan Queen was $2.99. The School of Good and Evil was $1.99. And so I got a whole bunch. These Broken Stars, I paid like $7 for it. Lisa Scottoline, Keep Quiet, $1.99. Big Girls Panties by Stephanie Ivanovich was $1.99. Never Never, which is like a fairy tale retelling, was also $1.99. Red Rising, I paid I think like $7. Rebel Belle, which is a book that's really popular. I got that for $1.99. So just go, like, I just go check every morning and I see which books are on for super cheap. And some of them are like really popular books. And sometimes too, you can get like a whole collection of books. Like one of them, what is it? The Iron Fae collection. I paid like $7 for all the books, like 5 of them. So you just got to keep looking. I just keep typing the study series bundle by Marie V. Snyder. I think I paid $16, and I got 5 books. So that's really good. 2 of them are novellas, but it's really a good price. So that's it. That's all the books that I got in the month of, what month are we? April. Thanks for watching. Bye.